Hello and welcome to Neil Bakes 2024. Nailed it! It's patisserie week, penultimate week. 2 bakes to go, and we've got a very complicated bake today. Well, the difficulty says challenging. So we'll see how we go. An opera cake. Quite complicated, but it should be fairly easy. It's a sponge with a ganache and a buttercream. There's a few elements to make, but we'll see how it goes. So without further ado, on your marks, get set, and we'll bake. Okay, quite a few things for the opera cake. Plain flour, caster sugar, ground almonds, a lot of eggs, unsalted butter, some coffee extract, lots of chocolate, double cream, and some liquid glucose. Let's bake! Cool down, now it's time to go. So, step 1, make the chocolate ganache. Pour the cream into a small pan and bring to a simmer. Tip the chocolate into a heat-proof bowl, and then pour the cream over it and leave it to melt a bit. Then stir in together to make a ganache. Then add in the butter here. So I've got 250 grams of. It's supposed to be 55% chocolate, but I've got 32%. The ganache is a ganache. You can just make it with whatever chocolate you need. So that's probably about 300 millilitres. Just leave that to simmer. Tip this over the chocolate, and we'll leave it for a couple of minutes. Okay, we'll stir this together. Hopefully all of the chocolate will combine. Okay, so all the chocolate's melted now. I have to put it back on a bain-marie just to melt the last bit of the chocolate. But we've got 25 grams of unsalted butter, which we're just going to put in, and that's going to give it a glossy finish. There we go, nice and shiny now. Right, we'll leave that to cool, and we'll make a jacon sponge. Okay, so the next step is to make the jacon sponge. So we need to separate out 5 eggs, 5 egg whites into here, 5 eggs into here. Oh. Oh, do these egg yolks need to go somewhere else? Oh, they do, don't they? Do they? 5 large eggs in the, oh, these need to go in a different pan. Oh, for God's sake, these put them in the wrong bowl. As long as we don't get any yolk in here or any fat, it's fine. Just whisking these up to make a meringue. Push the eggshells so the witches can't get away in their boats. Mother told me that. Okay, figured out what's going on. The egg whites are going into the sponge mixture. The egg yolks are going into the buttercream later on, which I've got there. To actually make the jacon sponge, I've got another 5 eggs to put into here with the ground almonds and the sugar. We'll whisk it up to ribbon stage, so when you take the whisk out, it forms a figure of 8. And then we'll whisk up a meringue with these egg whites and then fold that in. Right, so 5 eggs in here. 225 grams of ground almonds in my egg mixture, along with 225 grams of caster sugar, and then we'll whisk it up. Oh, I did that wrong. I did this wrong. Oh no! Put too much sugar in there. Okay, so don't do what I did and not read the instructions. I should have put 75 grams of caster sugar in there, so I've got some more, so just put them in. I tried to take out, I managed to take out like 40 grams of it, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Experimentation. Anyway, let's whisk these up to a soft ribbon stage. There we go, that'll do, just about. You can get a figure of 8 before it disappears. 75 grams of caster sugar going in here. Okay, we're done. It's nice and stiff now. It stands on its end like that, look at that. Stiff. Okay, so we're just going to fold in this egg white now into my almond mixture in like 2 halves. And you want to do it slowly because you want to keep all the air that you've done in that meringue into this. Got 50 grams of plain flour, which I'm just going to sift in. $35 grams of unsalted butter, which I'm just going to fold in as well. Melted it. I'm just going to fold this in, and this is going to, stop it from being dry. You don't want a dry cake. I'm going to pour 2/3 of this over this baking tray, and 1/3 over this one, and then we'll add some more bits in when we need. Okay, right, we'll just smooth this out. Okay, it's going in the oven for 9 to 11 minutes at 170 fan, I think it was. 190 fan. These have just come out of the oven now. About 13 minutes. They've got a nice colour to them, a nice golden colour. We're going to put them on a wire rack, leave them to cool, and we'll make a coffee syrup and then a buttercream. Okay, we're going to make a coffee syrup now, which is going to go on the sponges when we put it together. 75 grams of caster sugar, 75 millilitres of water. Switch that around. Stick that on the heat until it's boiled, and then simmer for 2 minutes. And then we'll add in 1.5 teaspoons of coffee extract. Oh, that smells like coffee. What do you want? Let's say teaspoon of coffee. It says essence, but extract will go in there. Okay, right, we'll leave that to cool. Then it's going to go in the fridge to really cool whilst we make the buttercream. Okay, buttercream time. Now I think this is a French buttercream where we just have some egg yolks, which we're going to go into the bowl here. So the 5 egg yolks from earlier on. And we're just going to whisk these up until they're thick, pale and creamy. Okay, so we need to make a sugar syrup as well. So 160 grams of caster sugar in here, 50 millilitres. So this needs to get to 116 degrees, and then we're going to pour it in very slowly into the egg mixture. So I want this to be soft boil stage. 110 now, 115. Okay, that's 116. Right, with this on slow, we need to whisk this in. this for about 5-6 minutes actually, not 10 minutes. Now we're going to whisk in the butter. So I've got a whole block, 250 grams of softened butter, which we're just going to whisk in piece by piece to this, and it'll thicken it up, and then we'll add in some coffee. It's really soft, so it's just going to break up and bring it in. Here we are, look how thick this is now. It's turned into a lovely buttercream. 1.5 teaspoons, so 3 in here. 3 half teaspoons. Oh yes, look at that. Look how, okay, it's time to assemble. I've got a cake frame here. I'm going to use this just to mark up where I want to cut off this end here. Okay, so I've melted some chocolate. I'm going to put some of it on this sponge. Okay, that's the best I'm going to get. Putting a sheet of acetate on top of this. Squash the cake, lift it up. Oh, it's stuck to it. Okay, we'll brush this with coffee syrup now. So spread half of the ganache. Yeah. Okay, we'll chill this for about 20 minutes in the fridge. And then we can put some of the buttercream on it. Okay, right, I'm going to put half of this buttercream on here. This is a thick ganache layer. It's probably going to have to freeze for like, go in the fridge for like maybe half an hour. Back in the fridge for another half an hour. Okay, so whilst the cake's chilling in the fridge, I've melted some chocolate in the microwave, put it on some acetate, and put it in here to make some chocolate pearls on top. So we're just going to leave that to set whilst we make a mirror glaze or a chocolate glaze. Okay, so the cream is going in there, 130 millilitres, 25 grams of caster sugar, 20 grams of liquid glucose. Okay, I've just about got this to a simmer now. I'm going to pour it into the jug, which has 125 grams of chocolate, 54%. mix all this up. Eventually we'll come into a nice glaze. Chocolate glaze, yeah. Okay, it's time to put this glaze on. Okay, that'll do. Back in the fridge, chill, and then we will trim the edges, then we'll serve. Okay, so this has been in the fridge for quite a long time, maybe like an hour or so. The top of this looks really shiny, looks really nice. Right, we're going to demold it, and then we will take the acetate off, trim it off, and then have a taste. That doesn't look too bad, does it? Doesn't look too bad. Okay, so here it is. I'll put the curls on top. Look at this. It's pretty good. Okay, let's have a slice of this, a bit of this. We'll try and get everything in together. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is nice. The hit of everything. You get the nice, you can taste the coffee straight away, and then you get a hint of, you know, that chocolate ganache with the silky smooth buttercream and the light sponge. The first thing that hits you is that coffee buttercream. That is amazing. It is well worth making that French buttercream. That is good. It's so silky and smooth, and it all goes together really well. Nice, good layers there. You can see all the different layers. Ganache, buttercream, sponge. It's a lot of work for this. It's taking me like 6 hours to do this. It's dark outside, but you know, it's nice. Would I make it again? Probably not. But I'll probably do that buttercream again. That buttercream is amazing. That buttercream is probably the best thing about this cake. Oh yes. Opera cake. Nailed it! Thank you for watching. I'll be back next time for the final. Bye bye.